Hello. Haven't done a video on this channel for a week or more, but I've been seeing so much happening being done and said on YouTube, right, about online grooming. Now, this was one of the areas I wanted to cover. So today, that is what we're covering. Online grooming. Before we start, there's a little video I want to play, and it tells you what you need to be looking for. Hold on. Right? It tells you about as parents, what you should be looking out for and what you should be doing, being able to do. So let me just get this sorted out and we will be on to it straight away. That isn't the one I want. This one. This is the one I want to show you. So please listen and watch very carefully.
Grooming is when someone seeks to build an emotional connection with a child to gain their trust for sexual purposes. It happens both online and face-to-face. As children may often meet people online through social media or gaming who may not be who they say they are, it's important to discuss the risks with them. Groomers use fake profiles on social networks to connect with children and pretend to have similar interests, use gifts and compliments to build a relationship with them. Once groomers have gained a child's trust, the conversation steers towards their sexual experiences, and they may encourage or blackmail children to send sexual images or videos of themselves, perform sexual acts through live streaming, or arrange to meet. Groomers are not always strangers, and may be someone they have already met socially. At times, children may not be aware that they are being groomed, as they believe they are in a relationship with the person. Grooming can be a tricky subject to talk about with your children, but it is important that you start a conversation. Let them know where to get help if they are concerned, and speak to you or a trusted adult for support. Find out what sites they go on, where they meet their online friends, how they communicate, and what information they share. Make sure they know that having thousands of online friends isn't always safe. Explain how easy it is to pretend to be someone else online, and why an adult may wish to approach them. To prevent grooming from happening, ensure your child is well informed, uses privacy settings on social networks, and knows that they can talk to you if they feel unsafe or worried. Private details which could identify them in the real world, name, age, gender, phone number, home address, school name, and photographs, should only ever be shared with people they know. Tell your child to be cautious with what they share online. Remind them that people they have met online might feel like friends, but they may not be who they say they are. Tell them they must never arrange to meet someone they only know online without a parent present. Tell them that if something makes them worried or uncomfortable online, they must tell an adult they trust.
Right. Now, I remember years and years and years ago, my daughter was only a young girl. I think she was about, 12, 13, something like that. And she told me about this guy who was pestering her online. and how he kept wanting her to go on video. I didn't have the camera set up on my laptop for that. I disabled it for that reason. So it kept going on. So I said to her, I said, give it here. So I've enabled the camera then and activated the camera. And she typed, my mum's enabled the camera. I'll turn it on now. So I clicked it on, and I'm sitting there on the camera. And he's going, yes, I'm the mother. I said, and if you don't stop pestering my daughter for video or video chats, whatever you want, then God Almighty will rain down on you like there's no tomorrow. With that, now I'm going back before anything, like we had online security and all this lot. Right, this was when it was fairly new for me and for my children. So I was on this other site at the time, and I was telling them, and this person come through and said, do you know his details? So I sent all that I had on this person. They tracked this person. Now, this person was telling them, my daughter, he was from Bordesley Green, which was like half-hour drive away by bus from us and all this lot. And this person tracked him down by his IP address to I think it was the east coast or west coast of the USA. So him and his other friends in the technology, because they knew all about this, bombarded him with what they call junk mail, scam mails, you name it. But the first one he sent him then as well also had like a virus in it. So he'd have to click on that one for these others to open up. That's how he set it to do. You'd have to click on the one link, right, for the others opened up. But because he clicked on that link, all these other things set up come through, right? And B, a virus was set off on his computer, whatever. And he said to me a couple of days later, he said, have you heard of that guy? I went, no, actually, we haven't. He said, oh, that's good. He said, because I think I just fried his computer. Yeah, that was before, as I said, that was before we had all this online protection and everything, right? So my daughter was good enough and clever enough to let me know what was going on, right? And we was able to deal with it. But it was also in the time where if you went to the police about this, there's nothing they will do. Nothing. Because they didn't know how to deal with online predators then. They didn't. It's just lucky I had people on another site that I was on and who did know about tracking IP addresses and all this lot. So, yeah, talk to your children. Let them know, right? And even if they're on a phone, check their phones. And if they don't like it, say, who's paying for this phone? Who gives you the money? Like if it's a top-up, a monthly top-up, who pays for your monthly top-up? Or if it's one of these which has internet on, which you don't have to top up, yeah, there's just on the SIM card like most people have nowadays. It's the parents that are buying the phones. So you say, who brought you that phone? Give me the phone. I want to check it. I'm not going to check every message you've sent. I just want to see who you're talking to, what sites you're going on, right? And explain to them why you're doing it, right? It's so hard. And a lot of these children, that I've heard about and read about have not been SA'd or S exploitation physically, but mentally they have, because these people on their laptops on the other end of the screen are getting them to send photos, send videos, go live, you know me. And once it's on there, it's on there. It's on the World Wide Web, right? And they feel disgusted now that they know they can't get those images took down. They don't know where those images are. So one day someone could click on something, and their image could pop up. So you have to talk to your children, be open with your children, so they'll be open with you. Yeah? So, online grooming. What can I say? You've got some very sick, perverted individuals out here. And it's like my daughter was saying, before Christmas last year, her son has been asking for a mobile phone. I went, what? 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 He's 7. No. No. But all his friends have got, I don't care. No, don't do it. Right? Don't do it. He said, well, he won't be taking it to school. I said, well, what's the point in having one then? Oh, just so that he could keep in touch with his friends after school. No. No. Because if he's being bullied at school and say he gives it, I don't know, oh, you open up a Messenger account. Now, you can do it. Like people say, oh, you can't open Messenger up unless you're on Facebook. Yes, you can. You can. Just by adding a phone number. So if they add your phone number to Messenger, they can contact you through Messenger. Right? So then if your son or child is being bullied at school, they've got them on their phone and they can bully, intimidate and harass them at home. So no, do not let your child, like, I know my children were, like, I think my daughter was about, 16 when she had her first phone, and the same with my son, right? They did not have a phone while I was at senior school, secondary school. No way, right? Because all their friends they saw after school anyway. They met up with them after school. They was all in the same area. So there's no need to have a mobile phone. But as I said, I'm going back, my son's 35 now, so I'm going back 20 years with him. Before he had a mobile phone. 20 to 21 years. And the same with my daughter. There's no way your child does not need a mobile phone when at secondary school. I don't care if they say, oh, well, all my friends have got one. No, I don't. You want to stand firm, say no. No. See your friends at school. See your friends when you get home. But you're not having a mobile phone. You're too young. Right? And then if they're on the computer at home, make sure that laptop or that computer is in a room, right? Like your lounge or kitchen, somewhere like that, where you can walk past them and see who they're talking to, what sides they are on, everything. Yeah? Don't let them have it in their bedrooms. They don't need it in their bedrooms. So, I know it sounds harsh in today's reality, where everything is online and everything. But you got to stick to your guns when it comes to having computers and laptops and iPads, even iPads. If they've got it in their bedroom, have a cut-off time, like say 8 or 9 p.m. cut-off time. I don't care how old they are, whether they're 15, 13, 14 or 15, have a cut-off time, right? And then you yourself can check those iPads while they're at school, what they've been doing. You know what I mean? What sites are they on? What have they been looking at? All that. You've got to be so tough and so strict with these items because these kids don't know who they're talking to. They really don't. Even I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to a screen with a flashing profile pic with the 18 plus on. I don't know who I'm talking to. I could be talking to a bunch of doolalies. I don't know. I hope you're not. I don't think you are. I don't know. You're not. I love you all. But you don't know who you're talking to. Even when you're on a chat room and you're typing away, these people know what to say to young vulnerable children. Right? These young girls, they get flattered when someone gives them a bit of attention. Oh, you're beautiful. Your profile picture is really, really pretty. And then they send them, after a while, I'll send them gifts or anything. Yeah? Or money so they can go out and get a nice top or whatever. So anything. So watch as a mother and a grandmother, right? Watch who your kids are talking to and what apps they are on. Remember, they say, oh, they can't get on these apps. You have to be 18, right? They can get on these apps. They can get on these dating apps, right? I remember Facebook used to have an age restriction. I think it used to be, 14, 15, 13 or 14 or something like that before you could go on Facebook. I knew a young girl who was, only, 7? But her mum, the computer was in, they had like a big kitchen dining room area, big one. So her mum was able to watch what she was doing on there. But she was on Facebook. I'm going, what are you doing on Facebook? I seen her name pop up, so I sent her a friend request. Right? And her mum would go through and accept who she knew. She knew me, so she accepted me. Right? And then I seen this young girl online one day on Facebook. And I'm like, what are you doing on Facebook? You're 7 years old. How on earth did you get a Facebook account? And they lie. They put the dating to fit the age. Right? So if you have to be 18 to get onto a site and you're only 13, you go back 5 years back on your birthday. So say you was born in 1925, 1920, say, and it's now 2018. And it's in 2025, right? So say you have to be 18. 25. Okay. You go back to make yourself look older. Put it that way. You just go back in the years to make yourself look older. Right? I was born in 66, so if I wanted to make myself look older, I'd go back to 1960. But I don't want to do that. I'd rather go forward and make myself look younger. Right? But you see, children don't understand the dangers of being online. They really don't. They think they know it all, and they don't know it all. So please, as parents, any parents who see this video, check what they're doing on their phones. Check what they're watching on their tablet. Monitor, put restraints on the computer. So if they click on a certain app, they have to get your permission to see if to go on it. Now, if they've got to get your permission, it means they shouldn't be on it. Okay? Anyway, years ago, I used to watch on my phone these online predator hunters. And hold on, I'm just going to try and find it now. And I used to watch them religiously. But you see, up in Scotland, we cannot make a citizen's arrest. We can't physically stop them from leaving, right? But in the UK, in England, I should say, they can. They can do they can physically restrict you. So we're just going to be looking at some of these today. And then at the end, I'm going to show you one which is very, I believe, very disturbing, right? So, very disturbing. And that's why I've got my trigger warning up, everything. Because a lot of these are disturbing. Right? So, hold on. I've just got to sort something out. Oh, God, what am I doing? I forgot what I'm doing now. Right. No, don't. We'll go to the next one. That one. Right? Very disturbing to watch. Some of these are. Right? I've watched a couple of these a few weeks ago where the suspects they've caught going online, going into these chat sites and talking to young girls and young lads and then arranging to meet up with them. Right? And what happens is these groups go on these chat sites, these hunters, right? And they go on with the fake age, fake name, everything. And then these guys come onto them, right? And they will say, "Oh, I'm only 13." And they'll keep chatting. They'll go, "I'm at school. I go to school. I've just finished. I'm on my lunch break at the moment. Yeah, I've got to go back into class in a minute." And things like that. So these predators know these children are school age, which means that under the age of 18, they are school age. They know this. They make it very clear how old they are from the beginning of the conversation. But these predators do not care. Right? So I'm just making sure you can see this now. No, you can't because I haven't shared it with you. So you got to be careful what you're watching. And people say, "Oh, but these teams shouldn't be out there doing that." I swear to God, I'm glad there's teams like this out there. Because what if it wasn't? What if this woman hadn't been on this chat site pretending to be a young girl of, say, some pretend to be as young as 10. As young as 10. And these guys are hitting on them. Right? Now, what if this guy had this viral piece of ish did hit on a real child? And this child thought, "Yeah, I can get to there. I can get a train to there. I can get a bus to there," and actually goes and meets up with these people because they don't know any better. They think they're meeting a friend, someone their own age, right? Or they think they're meeting someone a little bit older than them who really likes them and they look on them as their boyfriend or girlfriend. You know what I mean? So we're going to watch this. I'm going to speed it up a little bit as well. Right. That's what I wanted to do. Just make sure my trigger warning signs are up. Right. And then I'm going to sort some out. If I go up there, yeah, I'll put my disclaimer up there. Right. So I've got my trigger warning going along the bottom. I've got my disclaimer up. And we are going to watch this. Hold on. Right. Just want to alter these things about, just so it looks better on screen for you all to watch. Right. And away we go.
Are we live? Can someone call right. Police have been called. Right. Money Rasco. Is that your name? Yeah. Yeah. Right. First of all, you're under sitting as a red.
Right. I will first of all say there can be some vulgar language. I don't know if I can bleep it out. Right. So if you don't like vulgar language, then this is not what to watch. Because some of these, they can be really, they intimidate, they can be very nasty to these predators, these guys. They really can. But I can tell you now, right? When they get to the police station, it's all nice and nice and nice. Don't worry about what they've said. You'll get a slap on the hand and off you go. Yeah? So they kind of like give them, like, don't feck about no more because we will catch you again and we will come after you again. Right? And they are very vulgar in what they say to him. And sometimes they can tease them and laugh at them, which I don't think is right. But it's just their way of going. And a lot of these guys and women who do this have either been SA'd as a child themselves by family members, whatever, or hard by a stranger.
Section 24A. The reason being, you've come here to meet what you believe to be a child today. Second of all, the police have been informed and the police are on their way. Last but not least, we are predator exposure and we've just exposed your fucking ass. Do you want to tell me why you're here today?
To watch a movie.
With who? Don't mention no names. How old was she?
Sorry?
How old was the girl you were meant to be meeting?
I came to watch a movie.
I didn't ask you that. I said, how old was the fucking girl who you were meeting?
I'm not answering any questions.
All right, listen. Don't get clever, you fucking dirty bastard. All right, how old was the fucking girl who you come to meet?
I came to watch a movie.
With who?
I'm not answering questions.
You're not answering questions. No, you've come all the way from London, haven't you? You dirty bastard. I've just told you why. I'm predator exposure. Can you read that?
Yeah, but I don't know who you are.
Well, I've just told you who we fucking are, you clever little bastard. Shut your fucking mouth, you prick. Police are on the way. Do you want to tell me? If you don't want to answer any questions, we can do this easy way or hard way. You can answer these, then fuck off and don't ever come back to Leeds again. Yeah? Do you want? Are we singing from Taming Sheet?
Yes.
Yeah? All right. So listen, this is what you said to her. I'm not a perv or something, you know. I'm a nice guy. She's 13-year-old. She's a 13-year-old girl. Do you know that's wrong?
I didn't think it was wrong to come to watch a movie.
With someone's 13-year-old girl, you don't think that's wrong?
To watch a movie.
It don't matter what. You're not allowed to meet a child and take her. It's classed as grooming, not watching a movie. Mm-hmm. Yeah. By the way, you were never speaking to a 13-year-old fucking child. You want to give a wave? Give a wave. She's had to put up with your shit. She's put up with your shit. She's put up with your shit. Do you want to apologise to her?
I am sorry.
You are sorry with a smile on your face? Yeah. Destiny Decoy. Well done, girl, on catching this. It's come all the way from London on a fucking train. Yeah. Destiny Decoy. Well done. Told you. Third time lucky on the thing. Well done. Them blue eyes and blonde hair are killing me. You make my dick hard, being sexy and really annoying at the same time. You're going like that, like you've got your confused face son? From Bulgaria, right? Yeah. From Bulgaria. Like I showed you something. Are you texting other boys now? You're not replying. So you're going to show me your bra when we meet? You better call. Text me tomorrow. I swear. This is where you start getting a bit fucking bullying. Yeah. I need you to really show me that you're interested in me. Are we giving you attention? Yeah, so we're giving you attention because you wanted lots of attention. So now you're going to get lots of attention, you fucking lollipop. You know you can FaceTime me in the shower, right? Just do it. Stop with the excuses. It's a fucking child. I've been to Bulgaria and I know legal age at 13-year-old, is it? Fuck, security can do one. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you sent pictures of your erect penis or your penis and a video. I'd be like, show me that bra. Let me teach you how to kiss. Let me kiss you. Right, listen, you're about to do. What do you know? Big word on it. What do you do?
Did you say electrician? I'm not an electrician.
I didn't say an electrician. Do you give speeches?
Can I just go, please?
Of course you can. Once you give me what I want. Do you give speeches? What do you do as a work?
I'm a driver.
You're a driver? Why are you on train? Why did you get on train? How long did it take you to get here?
2 hours and a half.
What were you going to do to this little girl when you met her?
I was going to watch a movie.
You were going to watch Ice Age? Yeah? Fucking Ice Age. Even my 10-year-old daughter won't watch Ice Age. You've come to me. Just let me put it like this.
When it was on 11.
It was on 11.
It was nothing else. Wait for the start of that.
Why are you coming to meet a 13-year-old girl to meet to watch a movie? But why are you also sending dick pics and wanking videos to a 13-year-old child? So don't tell me you just wanted to watch a movie. You wanted to watch 2 movies. Listen, Sinbad, do you think we're fucking idiots? Who's worried then? Well, so not only are you into little kids, you're taking pictures of fucking other people's tickle tackle. It was yours, wasn't it?
No.
So what video that you sent? Phil, give us more, please.
Can I have a
Do you want to see?
I have to can I have a
No.
You see, they have the decoys. They get when the decoys do it, they print off all the chats, all the messages that are sent to them. Right? Now you think these decoys, that these guys could be texting these decoys who they think are like 13-year-old girls up till 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night, maybe later. Right? And these decoys are having to be on their phones to put up with pieces of ish like him. It's sick. Right? We've got, hold on, there's other ones. Let's have a look. I remember I was watching one group and they actually did a sting on a guy, right, who was part of their team. This woman who's on the team was horrified. She was heartbroken that they found him doing this. And he used to go out on these stings with them. And yet in his spare time, he was on his laptop or his phone or whatever, doing the same thing that he was catching other guys for. And she said, to think I've had you in my home. I've had you around my children. She's absolutely gutted. Right? Here's another one.
I'm just going to ask you about this. So you want to know that, all right?
Is it from last year?
Is it what?
Is it from last year?
This is from just wait.
See, they will not put him on camera until they've confirmed he's the person they need to talk to and everything. Until they get the proper name, the age, everything. Because sometimes I've known in the early days, some of these, not this one, but some of them had put them straight onto camera and then find out, like, oh, shit, it isn't him. You know what I mean? So now, a lot of them now will not put this person on camera until they've checked his name and date of birth or all that lot.
Wait, right, I'll let you two just understand that. I'm going to stand in front of you, yeah? Right, you're not going to run, you don't know why, like I said. Right, put it on. Brad, is that your name?
Yeah.
Brad Lamond, yeah?
Now, this is a young lad.
Right, first of all, you're under citizens arrest, section 24A. The reason being you've been speaking to what you believe to be a child. Second of all, the police have been informed and the police are on their way. Last but not least, we have predator exposure and we've just exposed your fucking ass. Right, you've been speaking to what you believe to be a 13-year-old child. First of all, we're not here to hurt you. All right, you've been speaking. Look at me. Listen, simpleton. Yeah, you have. Right, by the way, Aries decoy. Well done on this one. Well done. You were never speaking to what you believe to be a child. It's been an adult all along. Yeah. You just stay calm, we stay calm, all right. You've said to her, hey, send me a pic of your boobs. Child stated her age. She told you she was 13. Yeah. Don't be shy. I'll get to the best parts in a minute, kid. Like I said, we're not here to hurt you. Okay. Do you understand that? Yeah. Do you like older boys? 23? Are you bothered? Are you 23? Yeah. What would you do if I was there and I kissed your neck?
23 years old. That's his life. Gone. Gone.
Listen, I don't think anyone would want you kissing their neck, would they? With fucking jizz stains all over the top and that.
That's food that I spilled. That's food that I spilled.
Well, look at fucking toes, man. You're like fucking a werewolf. Don't change on us, will you? What would you do if I was there and I kissed your neck? Would it make you horny? Would you get with me? Send me a pic of you naked. Send me a pic of your top lifted up. Wait, because my hands are a bit cold with freezing. Yeah. Would you let me finger you? This is a 13-year-old child. What do they call people like you?
Now, this is what I mean. Now, they pressure them and pressure them and pressure them. Right? Until they give in. Because they will constantly bombard them with messages after message after message after message.
Elvis Quiff. What do they call people like you? Are you speaking? Would you let me have sex with you? Would you let me take your virginity? You sent a picture of your erect penis. This is your last chance. And now go. Right. Let me see. If I were going to let you run, show me how fast you run now. Fuck off. No, I want to see how fast you'd run though, and then fuck off. Just on spot. Just show me on spot. Don't run, then go. Fast. Yeah, faster. Proper fast. Faster. Look at camera.
Yeah, I don't like that when they do that to people. I don't.
I'm a poet and I don't know it. Rap it, tap it, map it. You filthy fuck. Have you what to say for yourself? What happened last time you got arrested for this? You can't remember. You got arrested for fucking communication with a fucking child and you can't.
So this isn't the first time. This isn't the first time.
Remember?
Is he on sex offender?
Are you on sex offenders register? No. Unless you've had a little walk.
What happened last time?
What happened last time?
I can't remember.
Well, you're going to remember this. Did the police question you?
They did question me, yeah.
And then they just let you out?
After 24 hours, yeah.
24 hours. Did they bail you?
Yeah, put me on bail.
And then, so you're on bail. So we're getting somewhere. Do you have to go back to the police station?
No.
Well, you're not on fucking bail then.
It's under investigation. When I was on bail, they said you only have to, not, thingy, go into the police station after a week.
Yeah.
Go in there and see them, that's it. Every day, and then that's it. That's
Yeah.
all.
Then what?
I got a letter saying that nothing's happening after.
Nothing's happening. Well, this goes to show our judicial fucking system, yeah, is letting bastards like you, so they've let you go. This could have been a real fucking child. Yeah. Hopefully this time you, sunshine, is fucked. Show me your tongue. Good dog.
I doubt it. I doubt if it's fact. Because our judicial system, I don't even think it'll get as far as the court. It'll get to the police station. Right? They'll take his details. They'll put him in a cell for an hour or so. Then they'll let him go. Don't do it again. There's one guy I must admit, I haven't seen any of these for ages. But there's one guy, and he kept coming up, and he kept hitting on the decoys, and the decoys were out there, and they catch him every time. And it come out that apparently this guy who they kept catching and having the police arrest, right, had allegedly a relative or someone in the family in the police force. And that's why he kept getting released. It got to the point where a lot of us were watching these sites, programs, these apps, these videos, and we got, for feck's sake, not him again. It'd be night after night after night, because they'd catch him, police would take him away, they'd release him, they'd catch him again, police take him away, they'd release him, catch him. It was constant. Constant. So, let's just skip up a bit.
Way through change.
His hair's going as well, is it? Look.
Yeah. Tintin. Look, quiff. You do know if you got his fucking leg. You should have been wiped on curtains. No room for people like you in this fucking world. Yeah. How many times have you been locked up before, Brad? Hello? Anybody in? Come back.
You on drugs? I'm just half asleep still.
Half asleep? Cheeky bastard. Are we bothering you, you fucker?
No,
I'm just half asleep.
About 4:30 this morning.
Yeah, talking to fucking kids.
No, I don't sleep.
Why?
Just can't sleep these days.
You can't sleep these days?
No, I never can sleep.
Cause what?
I never can sleep. At all.
You never can sleep? Too bad that's what he's doing. Too busy wanking, mate. Leave it alone. Which is your wanking hand? Let's have a look. You've just destroyed that child's life for the rest of their life, because they'll never ever get over it. Yeah? I got abused as a kid. Yeah? And it's still always there. And now when I catch bastards like you, yeah? Do you understand? That for all...
So, he's been caught before. So you just imagine the harm is inflicted on that child he was done before, or children who he'd been with before. It stays with them for life. They don't have any trust in anyone. They don't trust no one. They can't have a relationship because they can't trust anyone. Or if they do have a relationship, they go for people who are manipulated, narcissists, people who are controlling. Right? Because this is just sick when you see these cases. Right, let's have a look, see whatever else we got. Just play one more. But I'm just trying to find another one for you. See, these are quite old. They're like going back to 1920, 1922. Right? Yeah, I'll just show you this one. Okay? Show you a little clip of this one.
A student's allowed to abuse little girls?
No, I'm not
No,
like
that's
that
all I need
kind
to
of
know.
person,
That's all I need to know. That's a no, isn't
She's
it?
friendly talking with me like that.
No,
That's
she's
why I'm
not.
talking to her.
You're a liar.
Why should
You're
I
a
lie?
liar.
Why should I lie, ma'am?
Because you're a paedophile and you don't want to get in trouble. You're trying to put the blame.
Ma'am, I have my own child.
Shush.
I have my own child. Why
That
should
makes
I
it
do like
worse.
that?
That makes it worse.
Why should I do like that?
This child that you've been abusing doesn't talk to you like that. It's all you. You're disgusting.
Why should I do like
You're
that?
trying to arrange to meet children for sex.
No.
See in here?
No, she's asking like that.
anger.
That's why I'm doing that, ma'am. No, I'm requesting.
And
I'm not
just
doing
keep your
that.
anger.
That's why you're doing what?
No, if she is looking like that, I'm extremely sorry for
No, you're
that.
not. You're sorry you've been caught.
I'm extremely sorry for that.
You want to
It's
play with
fine.
each other's bodies?
No, I have not done like that.
Feeling so hot and sexy, I will teach you what to do. You want to teach your child sexual stuff? So I don't lie.
No, she's
Don't lie.
talking with me on call and she's asking
No,
me, send me on
she's not.
chat.
No, she's not.
Oh my God. How
Listen,
can I?
you liar.
I don't have a proof, my
Okay.
brother.
Okay.
I
Excuse
don't
me,
have
I'm
a proof.
talking.
Yeah.
Okay. So as an adult, don't care.
Please,
Tough.
about
You
my
lost your
career
job.
and I'm
So
student.
what? You've abused a child
I'm
with your silly
student,
headband. You've abused a
No,
child.
no, ma'am.
Yes, you have.
It's not silly.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm
As the
listening
adult,
to you.
listen.
Please.
Shut your mouth and listen. Yeah? Close your mouth, open your ears.
Yeah.
As an adult, whose responsibility is it? If a child is talking to you in a sexual manner, which he wasn't, but if they was, what are you supposed to do?
I have to explain her.
Answer that question.
Yeah, I have to
What
explain.
are you supposed to do?
I have to explain her, and I did it.
Explain to her what?
I have to. You are not that age that you can do like that. I explain her.
You're a liar.
Oh, ma'am, how
You're
can
disgusting.
I? But I don't have a.
You're standing
I don't
there
have
putting
proof.
on this front of being this lovely, innocent, nice man. You're not. You're a pervert. Do you understand?
No,
Yes. Don't
And
know
if you
me.
want to see, I have my own
I
child.
don't need to.
I have a 10 years girl. I have a 15
How old?
years.
You've got a 15-year-old girl.
No, 10-year girl.
Yeah.
And I have a 14 years boy. How
So
can
you-
We don't care if you've got, well, we do care if you've got children of your own because it makes you wonder what's going on in that home. Right? But then again, are your children too precious to have anything like that happen to them? Because our children are precious to us. So why do these people feel it's okay to go out and chat to young girls outside of the family? Why is that okay? Why? It's not okay. And it really pees me off. Now, this video isn't going to be long, so I'm going to show you this one more video, and I want you to watch this very carefully. Right? Hold on, and I can get it up again. Alright. And this is the one I saw. Was it last night? Or the night before? Right. Here it is. Right. Let's just take that off. Here it is. Now, this is by a YouTuber. Really good. It's only a young lad. And his name...
What are you doing?
Hold on. His name is Baraka Amuri. I apologise if I've just literally rubbished your name. But he's a young lad. He's got a girlfriend, right? He's looking at getting married in the future, having children in the future. So he follows a lot of these cases. Yep. And when we talk of grooming gangs, we talk about the taxi drivers. Wow. Be careful what company you're using, because it's now going into the Uber drivers. Now, those are ones you pay for. You book and order online and pay for online. Right? And you say my daughter-in-law or son said, right, we're going to put their son in a taxi, an Uber, and send him over to you. I can then track that Uber and where he's going. Right? A lot of parents use it so their children can track where their mum is when they're coming home from work, or where their dad is coming home from work. Right? So you can track them as to where they are and everything. Well, this is an Uber driver in, where was it now? Manchester. I think it was Rochdale. Was it Rochdale? I can't remember now. But we'll hear him say. So we're going to watch this. And I'll put it full screen. And we're going to listen to this, okay?
Sorry. That's a young white girl. What the fuck are you doing? Can you see she's naked? This is disgusting, mate.
Hold on, we're going to go back a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah. This person was in his house and he's seen the Uber driver outside and he's seen this Uber car moving a little bit. So he thought, what's going on out there? So he's going out to check what's going on. Watch what you Watch this.
What are you doing? See, he's just pulled his pants up. There's a little white girl in the back of that car. House here? That's an Uber driver. What are you doing? Month of Ramadan, you doing stuff like this?
Of the car.
Brother, month of Ramadan. What are you doing? Sorry. That's a young white girl. What the fuck are you doing? Can you see she's naked? This is disgusting, mate. What taxi are you? Bro, sorry. Yeah? You're fucking raping the girl in the back, you dirty bastard. He drives off. Yo, there's a little kid in the back. What?
Right.
Did you see that video?
And then we're going to get back again.
Month of Ramadan, you doing stuff like this? Brother, month of Ramadan. What are you doing? Sorry. That's a young white girl. What the fuck are you doing? Can you see she's naked? This is disgusting, mate. I've got kids inside here. You're fucking not. What are you doing? What taxi are you? Bro, sorry. Yeah? You're fucking raping a girl in the back, you dirty bastard. He drives off. Yo, there's a little kid in the back of this car.
Me, personally, I would have got that girl out of that car. I'd have opened that back door and said, come on, out, get out now. I'd have got her out of that car. And then called the police. Carried on filming that Uber driver, getting his registration, everything, and then calling the police. Right? Now, this, I think it was Rochdale or Rotherham, one of them, I can't know. Right? Now, this is a comment he put up from a viewer. It says, if you're mad, you're going to be livid at what happened to him. His name is Mohammed Jamal. He's 37. He was arrested, then let out on bail. Uber banned him pending investigation. Fuck that. He should have been kicked out, full stop. No questions. There's a video. Is pending pending investigation. He's sentenced. You would think jail time, right? No. He was given a fine. They actually blamed the young girl and he only got charged with, hold on, with soliciting, even though she was underage and the residents saw him raping her. This country is a mess. Write some hurry words and it's years to jail you do. Yeah, you write some hurty words on Twitter or Facebook and you'll get years in jail. And I mean up to 3 years. Yep. So SA a minor and all you get is a fine, while the victim, again, is blamed. They always blame the victim. She's under 16. They cannot consent to anything like that. They can't. That's the law. It's angering how much these kids were failed. Right? It's ridiculous what they're saying. Let's have a look. I put a comment saying, oh my God, thank you for reporting this. Right? I must admit, I'm a bit like this. It was more shocked it was in the month of Ramadan instead of rescuing the child. I know, I'd have opened that car and I'd have gone around in the passenger side and opened the car and got her out the car. I'd have done anything to get her out that car. I really would have. Because there's no way he's going to take that young girl home. Oh no, he's going to take her somewhere else where he won't be seen to continue what he started. Right? Again, and everyone put, what's just as disturbing is the fact that the guy taking the video didn't rescue the girl. Exactly. But Uber put him like, what did they say Uber did? Banned him pending investigation. What is our country coming to? Our young girls don't stand a chance. They don't. That's why I say, parents, you have to be cruel to be kind. You have to be really harsh and strict and monitor what they are doing, where they are going, everything. Because a 13-year-old or 12-year-old should not be going out and staying out till 10, 11 o'clock at night. Right? My kids, like, they'd be playing out the front. I could see where they were. I could see them. I could hear them. Yeah? And then after the tea, after the dinner, evening meal, they'd probably stay in the back garden, either in the front garden or the back garden, both, because they'd go from front to back. Yeah? But I could see them. But come, 7 o'clock, 7:30, they was in the house. They were in the house. Or if it was in the summer, they'd be in the back garden only. They was not out running the streets, going wherever they wanted. Right? Up until their tea time, I knew exactly where they were. Even after the dinner, I knew where they was. I remember once they disappeared on me. I found out they'd gone to this park, which I've never been to before in all the time I lived in this area. And I was on the way up there when I seen them walking down the road. They knew, both my daughter and son knew, they would get grounded. Oh, but no, you're grounded, get in. You're grounded, get in. They were grounded. Because they went off somewhere which I don't want them going, into an area I didn't want them being in, right? Without telling me. So they both got grounded. And I think this is what's got to happen with parents now. You've got to start being a lot stricter. Like some parents say, "Oh, just go and play." Yes, you go there. Yeah, I'll let you. Yeah, you go to that park. You go there. Anything for a quiet life. No, no. Be strict with your children. They should not be out at time at night anyway. They should be at home, right? Let's have a look. Yeah, enough is enough, and any judge who says different should be investigated. Exactly. So, what shoe are you using? Because Uber aren't always that safe with your kids. Someone's also put it. I've highlighted this video to reform. It's a government parliament party via their online messaging page to see if they can mention it or bring it to life. I feel awful as I think we all have very little faith in the police. Yeah. Exactly. Why didn't the man get the girl out of the car and save her from further abuse? It's just, yeah. Why didn't you get her out the car? And a lot of them, I've noticed a lot of them saying he seemed more concerned that he was doing it because it was Ramadan. I don't care if it's a Ramadan or what or not. Who's in his Uber hiring a young girl and then gets out the back, gets in the front and drives off with this young girl still in the back? No. Someone should have got that young girl out of that car. I don't care how much of an uproar it will get caused. It's disgusting how the man you found then should have taken the keys. Yeah, take the keys of the Uber. There is an LBC article on this attack in April 2023. So this is a couple of years ago now. Manchester police were made aware and were investigating. The title is Uber driver banged over video in car with young woman. Seriously, young woman? That wasn't a woman, it was a child. It was a child. So I just wanted to show you that because that is, as I said, it's a couple of years ago, but it's still going on as of today. And that was an Uber driver, right? And he didn't get any prison time. The young girl is victimised and blamed for what? Oh my God, I can't. She's 13. Yeah, I'm sorry, I know you just you can't resist her, can you? Because she's so young and so beautiful and so pretty. No, no. She's tempted. No, she's 13. We've got lots of young girls still being SA'd and SE and abused, ABUSED and RIPED. We've got lots of young children still to till this day. When will this end? When will parents? I know there's a lot of parents who do try and control their children, and the children are trying to protect the family by doing what they're doing because they get threats by these people. If you don't come out to that car now, I know where you live, your family, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your aunts, your uncle, everyone. So they do it so that they believe they're protecting the family. But it's sick. It's not ridiculous, so it's sick that this is still happening. So please, if you've got a young child and you're watching this, please check their phones. Put restrictions on their phone. Check their iPads. Put restrictions on their iPad. And believe me, they can get past these restrictions. So still check their phones, their iPads, their laptops, their computers. As I said, keep the computers and laptops in an area where the family, in the living room, the dining room, but in an area where you walk through on a regular basis, so you can see what they're doing, what site they're on. Yeah, if they're on a camera, why are they on a camera? They don't need to be on a camera. Disable the camera. Disable the camera use. You can disable the camera use. Well, you used to be able to. Right? Like my grandchildren, they come on my laptop and they come on the weekends. But my grandson, even though I did tell him, I said, you do really, like, whatever room he's in, if he's in a room on his own, I always knock the door before going in, like the bedroom. And anyway, I took him a sandwich and his juice into him. And I shut the door behind me. And I said to him, and he said to me, I said, you do realise I can see you from the kitchen. And because I have my tablet, my laptop and my table, I can see what you're watching. Don't do that, Gran. Oh, yes, I will, sweetheart. I watch and monitor everything you watch. You want to go on my laptop? I'll monitor you. His iPad, he has to be monitored on that as well. Because he gets onto everything. He gets it onto the mainstream YouTube. Every so often he gets banned. He'll get stopped from going on the mainstream YouTube because of his behaviour at school or something like that. And but then after a while they let him back on when his behaviour starts to pick up again. Now, bearing in mind my grandson is autistic, so he has good days, he has bad days, he has bad weeks, he has good weeks. Right? So one day can be really, really good, next day could be able to want to kill you, sort of thing. I hate you! And apparently the other week at school, a teacher said something to him, or whatever, and he called see you next Tuesday. And apparently my son said, oh, we learned that off you. I went, I've never used that word, see you next Tuesday. Never. I use it, fucking hell. But I do try not to when I'm around my grandkids. I say, fucking hell, flipping heck. For F's sake. You know what I mean? And if they copy me, I'll go, no, you don't copy what I say. You listen to what I tell you, and that's how you learn. Do not copy what I say. My granddaughter's the worst. And she is autistic. So I really have to be careful around her. But I've never used the see you next Tuesday in front of my grandkids. Never. I don't like the word myself. I don't like anyone calling anyone that. So I'm not going to use it. I don't like anyone calling it, being called that. So I don't know where he's learned that. I think he's learned it off a YouTube channel maybe, or something he's watched on YouTube. Or off of, I don't know. I don't know because, so he's probably got his YouTube restricted again because of that. right? But I've never, and my son said, "Don't you?" I said, "I've never used that." "Yes, you have." "Never." I always said to my son, if Ellis ever comes out with the word F-U-C-K, then you can blame me, because he's probably heard me say it. I'll put my hands up willingly. You little fucking, you know what I mean? You know when you say it under your breath, but you say it out loud, fucking hell, and they pick up on it, right? Blame me for that, but do not blame me for him coming out with the "see you next Tuesday" word. Do not ever. Now, normally I would literally argue until I'm blue in the face with my son, if I'm right, which I was, but I couldn't do it because my grandkids were there, and he knew that. If it had just been him, me and him in a room, and he said that to me, nope, don't even go there. You know what I mean? I'd stand my ground, but I couldn't because the grandkids were coming in and out. And I thought, you little toe rag, you knew that. So if he knew I wouldn't say it while my grandkids are there, why is he accusing me of saying it to my grandkids? Why? Because I've never used that word. So, but yeah, my grandson is very, like, he'd be the sort of one which he'd do anything for friends. And that's what you got to be careful with him for. You know what I mean? He just wants friends. But when he's at home, he's quite happy to stay in his bedroom because when he's in his bedroom, he can block out all the background noise, you know what I mean? The TVs and his sister moaning or whinging, his mum moaning or whinging, his dad moaning. Whatever's being said or done, he can block that out in his bedroom. So he tends to sit in his bedroom a lot. And he's on his Nintendo or he's watching something on TV. You know what I mean? He loves Mr. Beast. He'll watch them all day. And I still think you've got to be careful with him. You know what I mean? So, as a parent, a mother and a grandmother, to parents out there, please be strict with your children. If they've got a mobile phone or tablet, you brought it them, you can check them. You can put the parental responsibilities on that item to stop them going on certain apps. You can check their their appliance. You, as parents, set the times as to when your child needs to be home and in for. Don't have a quiet life. You get that when your kids leave home. That's when you get your quiet life. And believe me, that's when you miss not having your children at home because you think, oh God, too quiet now. You know what I mean? So, please, be strict, be strong, and look out for what your children or grandchildren are doing online. Until then, I will leave you. I'm going to leave you now. And I will be back at 8 o'clock tonight on my other channel, Crime and Justice, where we're looking at the interview between the Law Lodge and Stephen Fisher, the PI. So if you're interested in that, please come and join me. Until then, stay safe.